And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and so we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now, and to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about set to go, and on the mound in this one, Kiara Williams, singing she was impressive her last time out.
She was outstanding. Complete game shutout. She got some great support from her defense. She's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for her. We'll see if she's got it today.
All right, ready to go here. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. And she pumps it a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting first.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 3 hits and a loss last night. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
And we're back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Williams back to work. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Jonah Bride will hit next. On the ground, and that one handled. Off balance throw in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Fell off to a great start. She's really cruising out there on the mound. She's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set her up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty, and now the DH, David Fry. Fry, a former All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Guardians go down 1-2-3. To the bottom of the second, no score. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Cedric Mullins.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. I tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
And now, Pavin Smith clips the corner. That's strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one at the knees for a strike. Naylor matched a homer in his last game. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, and we are still scoreless. And next is the designated hitter, Kiara Williams. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me, go shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer and all of the winter. Cause all us remember, I came with a ganger like all of the members. They heart is colder than all of the Decembers. Listen, I ain't got a whole lot to say though. Keep coming out in the fifth like Play-Doh. Probably think it's sweet like a Fanta. Fake-O. How you want an Xbox beyond?
The other way, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Shortstop, Jose Caballero.
So up next, Jose Caballero. Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand one. Still no score.
City to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want to start him in the fame, but refuse to.
New inning getting started. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, C.J. Abrams. And there's a curve through for a strike.
You know, these Guardians, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's in there. Strike 1. Right back to her on the mound. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Williams back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swings and misses, and she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the players that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
One out, bases empty. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out towards right center field. Harris sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. No score. Back at Truist Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Got him. 13 strikeouts now. She's putting together an impressive outing.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Bo Naylor, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's the strike.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Slow curveball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That's the 3rd, and that chance handled. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So she's perfect through 6. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Kiara Williams. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Gets under and pops it up. Naylor. And there's one away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Back to the top of the order. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 2 in this one.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. In there at the knees.
Big That Hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And a swing and a miss. The whiffs just keep on coming. She's up to 14 now.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
0-1 for count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside corner, got him looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Ramirez, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that misses. And 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Williams back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one hit to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Out number 2.
She's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
So digging in, David Fry. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Outside low, and that's ball 1. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Next offering is in for a strike. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. Out to short, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Travis Bazzana. Cedric Mullins digs in for the Guardians. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Line to left. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Pavin Smith.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And now the right fielder, Pavin Smith.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fought off foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
She's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, she's happy with those results.
Man at first, one away.
The designated hitter, Kiara.
Clase, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I would throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. Left field, Hernandez sizing this one up, makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Flying around third is France. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. In the dirt, blocked. Williams, the lead runner at second. Harris on at first with 2 down. Double steal. In the air, right field, Smith. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. And the batter now, Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Stepping up for the Guardians, C.J. Abrams. Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and now 2-2. Sets him down looking. Now only one out remaining.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Williams is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know she's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that she gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if she'd have made just 1 better pitch, perhaps she'd have a no-hitter.